We're live for Raw, the Raw watch along. If my computer can hold up. Hopefully my computer can hold up. I don't know why, but this commercial's music is really bothering me for some reason. Oh, boy. Well, the war is allegedly over, as we predicted earlier today, when we realized everything was a work, and we talked about it. So there you go. We were right. If you joined us on the stream earlier today, we said that Iran is going to fire off a fake arsenal onto America, and that Trump missed on, blew up nothing the other day, and the whole thing was a fake. The whole thing was a work, and we were right earlier. So I told you that that I think Night of Champions is going to go on because this is all a work, and they're going to realize that the airports might open up. And everything should be good for Night of Champions. And then we heard the airports were all closing and stuff, and we weren't sure then about if the airports would be open. But pretty much it went as we thought earlier today. So there you go. There it is. We knew this was going to happen. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, it was pretty obvious. So good thing it all went the way we thought it was going to go, with Night of Champions continuing on. So at least things continued the way we expected. I mean, it was obvious. I mean, I still see people out there right now screaming about, oh my God, he got us into a world war. What are you talking about? Do you not know what he did? How do you not know? I mean, I get it at first when we bombed the base. It was what the fuck is going on? I freaked out too. I thought things were going to hell. I was like, well, maybe this is something, but I don't know. But as soon as they explained that, people were gone and everything, and there was no real casualty, it was oh, this is what we're doing. And then it was well, Iran's now going to strike us fakely to make it seem like they're strong. And then everybody's going to chest thump. And then everybody goes home, save face. That's exactly what ended up happening then. So that's why earlier today we did that stream, and I said that Night of Champions would continue. And then it went exactly that way, which should have been obvious to everybody. I can't believe that it wasn't obvious. There's still people right now that are freaking out. And I'm maybe unless there's something we're missing. So yeah, we look pretty good about our guess earlier that Night of Champions would continue on, despite everybody thinking they need to close. They need to cancel Night of Champions. They need to stop Night of Champions, all that stuff. The only thing that you have to worry about, though, like we said, are random actors that could be acting out there doing stupid things. That you can't control, right? If there's some gang or a group of people or a bad actor, you do have to look out for that sort of thing. But, other than that, that's why WWE stayed silent and they waited to see, and no reason for them to respond. So they go along as planned on Wednesday to Saudi Arabia, and no harm done, basically. So Penta with the step-up kick to the side of the head. So yeah. Anyway, let's we'll try to gather ourselves here, see how long we'll do this stream for. We'll say get us to we'll go to 9:30. We'll go to 8:45. 8:45 equals 40. We'll say $30. We'll go to 9:30 if we hit the $100 mark, and we'll go to 11 p.m. 11 p.m. if we hit the 200 mark, and we'll go to 1 a.m. if we hit the $500 mark. So there you go. There's the layout for tonight. How long will I watch Raw for or stay on for an after party? How long will we watch Raw for? There it is. Make me watch Raw. And we're just getting started now. If we have to go to 1 a.m., I'll start loading up on coffee and crack and acting like a maniac. But for now, we're just starting really calmly. We may only watch an hour of Raw. We may only watch a half hour. Who knows what will happen. Seth Rollins started off. I thought the promo just kind of dragged on into I don't think I was paying really good attention, but Seth Rollins' promo was like he was just rambling about. Did he make points? I got to rehear it again. I got to listen to it again. But it sounded just bizarre. Like it didn't matter. Like he was killing time or something. You know what I'm saying? Like it didn't feel right. Was I missing something? Did Seth Rollins say things that I didn't understand, or was it that important? I honestly was like falling asleep listening to it. Bron Breakker just absolutely ran over and walked over Penta. Like it was crazy. That's crazy. Let's see. Enjoy the American Pie. Yeah, it'll be fun. Yeah, he's always a lying scumbag idiot. Penta. He basically said, I'm the revolutionary and all that stuff. Just goofy. What a goof. Penta climbing up. Bam. We're going to go to 8:45 p.m. if we hit $30. We're going to go to 9:30 p.m. if we hit $100. And if we hit $200, we're going to go to 11 p.m. tonight, which will cover all of WWE Raw plus more. And if we really want to get weird, we hit at $500. We're going to go to 1 a.m. and the party may never end. It was a filler promo. Yeah, that's what it felt like. It felt like a filler kind of wasted, just he was just. It felt like he was just rambling about nothing, really. I'm the revolutionary. Like, okay. God, it felt like that. I thought I was crazy, though. I thought maybe I'm the only one that's thinking this. That's crazy. Bron Breakker. He's got a hell of a pecker. Look at Bron Breakker going over the top, man. I love it. That's fun. That was fun. Breakker and Penta would be a good opening match at WrestleMania. I think this could be a good... Oh, my God. Penta spit all over the place as he launched. Dude, did Penta spit all over Bron Breakker as he dove? Dude, they showed it in slow motion, too. Did you guys see that? He spit all over him. Oh, my God. We have got to go back and clip that. We have got to clip that. I don't know if anybody saw this. I'm not sure anybody saw this, but Penta just spit all over. Watch him dive over the top rope. Tutui! He spits all over in Bron Breakker's face? What the hell did I just watch? Penta just... Oh, my God. Wow, that was funny. Wow. Okay, well... we've got to clip that. Penta just regurgitated all over. Dude, Bron Breakker just got regurgitated on. Julio. What's up, Hardcore Cream? How you doing, man? We called it earlier. Yep. It was all a work. Trump and Iran, and maybe Israel, I don't know. But either way, for sure, Trump and Iran worked something out, and it's a work. The biggest work. So we are going to Night of Champions because it was a work. Thank God it was a work, right? I mean, at first, I was wrong. At first, I was like panicking over this whole thing. I thought something really bad was about to happen. And maybe, I mean, things could still happen, I suppose. But I really was I was losing my mind, dude. I'm telling you, they got me. I got worked. I got worked the other day. And then today, I did not get worked. I knew it was a work today. This was obvious today. I'll give credit to the people that were steadfast, and they were like, no, bro, trust me, it's going to be all right. This is part of a deal. Okay. I mean, I will give people credit who reacted very little to this and were like, no, it's all good. This is part of a deal. I just don't think that did they know it was a work, or were they like, it's all good? I mean, I didn't know. I got worked. I got worked days ago. I did not get worked today. Today was obvious. Once we did everything, it was like, oh, okay. This is what it is. The war is over. It never was really there. And, yeah. Bron Breakker looks hurt. Oh, my God. How did we miss this during the commercial break? Bron Breakker looked like he hurt his leg. Why did they not show that? Why did we go to a fucking commercial on Netflix and missed a huge table spot? Why would we miss a table spot for a Netflix commercial? Like, I don't understand that. What was the point of that? Like, this match is pretty good. As I mentioned earlier, this should be like the opening of a WrestleMania. This could be a good WrestleMania opening match. But I can't believe they went to a commercial break there. That's crazy. Oof. Super chat party from Ankle Breaker.
The White House has a bomb threat as of 10 minutes ago and new explosions in Iran about 30 minutes. What's next?
Well, they're continuing their thing for like 6 hours. Each of them get to continue their planned bombings for the next 6 hours or something. Trump laid out the whole whatever. Trump laid out the whole plan or whatever it was. So, I don't know. Ankle Breaker, thank you for the $8, man. This is a super chat, though. Ankle Breaker, thank you.
$9 for a fuck. Someone donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls have turned blue. $9. Suck my dick.
Here's Bored and Irish now. Sling Blade.
Bullfrog, this is Jackie Redmond. I seem to have run out of your $450. Please, babe, send it again and I'll get you your wrestling seats. Love you. Mwah.
Oh, my God. He probably would fall for that. Since we're not counting super chats, remember, only the Streamlabs count. So we're at $9 right now. We're 1/3 or almost there. Thank you. That was Bored and Irish. But that was really Jackie Redmond, I guess. Bullfrog, you hear that? Jesus Christ. You hear that, Bullfrog? There's your lover right there. Breaker takes a hell of a kick. to the face. I thought that was JBL. He sounded like JBL there for a second. Breaker. Jesus. Wow, that didn't do it. Breaker's going to, like, I don't know, man. He's going to freaking... The pace he's on right now is crazy. My God, I thought he was going to break his neck right there. That's freaking me out. You think Pops is like, don't do that? Don't do that, son. Sonny boy. Breaker. No spear. Super kick. Got the double straps down. Good match. Too bad we missed the really cool spot, sort of, and because it was a freaking commercial break. Oh, my God. Destroyer. Breaker kicks out of that. Man, Penta did not get him on the Mexican jumping bean. Unbelievable. Look at this rotation. Unbelievable taco surprise right there. Amazing taco surprise there. He hit him with it hard. It's great to be with you guys. Hope you guys can hit the like button because we need it. We need the big like button to be slapped around if you can. The pump handle. The Penta driver. Oh, my God. Penta almost went flying out of the ring, dude. Did you? I still can't believe that Penta spit all over him. I mean, bro, Penta spit all over him. Penta spit on him like crazy. It was like... He spit all over him. Breaker gets the win. I thought Breaker was going to win, so, I mean, not surprising, but good match. That was good. That opening speech by Seth was not very good, but that match was good. It's over, baby. We got about 15 minutes left. We're at $9. We're actually at $12 now. We're trying to see if you guys can make me watch Monday Night Raw, all of Raw, and obviously you can see down here, I'll actually not just watch all of Raw, I'll stay up all night, or pretty much all night, and we'll rock it if you guys want. It'll help me with everything I got to do. If you want to donate, support the show, make me watch all of Raw, Streamlabs is pinned to the top of the chat. Use that, or we can use Venmo or Cash App as well. I'll get those links up for you guys in just a second. I know some people like Venmo, some people like Cash App. They'd rather use those things. I understand that. And they don't. You don't like to use, Streamlabs. It's too inconvenient. So if you do Cash App or Venmo, we will play some donation stuff for you, regardless. That was a good match. I don't know why Seth Rollins is warning him. That was kind of weird. Bronson Reed looks so bizarre in the sunglasses and the hat and everything. But I can't believe they went to commercial on the table spot. They have this big table spot. As we predicted earlier, Night of Champions is going to go down as normal. Once we found out that Iran and America were just doing a big work, it was, I think, pretty obvious to us that Night of Champions should go on and not have a problem. Our only concerns were the airspace being shut down for a longer period of time due to some kind of a protocol or protocols out there. But it looks like those have been lifted now as well. So everyone's privy to this situation, and we won't have any trouble going forward. Should you guys want to use Cash App, there's your Cash App link right there. You guys want to make me watch Raw, make me watch whatever, there it is. You guys want to do Venmo, you can do Venmo. Either Venmo or Cash App work. There they are. and we'll put it up on the screen for you guys as well. Listen to Adam Pearce right now. He's trying to molest AJ Styles against his will, obviously. Or you guys can, of course, sign up on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Omar, I hope everybody's safe over in your neck of the woods. I know you said your parents' house or whatever was shaking and shit earlier. Hopefully everything's good now. I told you, man, that you'd be probably all right, so I'm glad that that's hopefully good, unless there's some kind of surprise none of us knows about and someone's lying and something crazy happens. Hopefully it doesn't. We'll see what happens going forward. I still think people might want to be lookout for false flag. So I would still be on the lookout for false flag. Almost seems too good to be true, right? Too good to be true. If Israel is upset that this is winding down, you never know what somebody might do to get a war going. So just be careful and be on the lookout for the false flag. But right now it looks like everything is ending for the better as far as that goes. But we're watching Raw. You guys can make me watch all of Raw. You can make me watch all of it. And we'll see how far we get. Now they're talking about Goldberg and Gunther. Seth just agreed to a ceasefire to Penta if he stays out of his way. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. Goldberg chants commence. All right, let's go back to the donations. There's a commercial here, so... And it's D. Welsh.
Trump is a warmonger that is starting World War III. He's killing innocent people left and right. He should be in prison for war crimes. Do some research. My gosh. Damn.
I don't think that's really Welsh, as retarded as that is. I don't think that's really Welsh. Trump has killed nobody. Israel started the war with Iran, and so I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure who that is really donating, but I can't tell you how many things you can possibly be wrong about in that donation. So, you know, I don't know what to tell you, brother, but I don't know. Trump is a warmonger. He's never really been a warmonger at all. He hates war, he says. He didn't start anything. He literally looks like he finished it, but looks like he created some kind of a situation to get everybody out of the war. That's what it looks like to me. And obviously Iran and America staged this, and I said that earlier today. And I don't know who he's killed. I don't think he's killed anybody at this point. And if George Bush is not in jail for war crimes, Hillary Clinton is not in jail for war crimes, and Obama is not in jail for war crimes, how in the world could Donald Trump then be in jail for war crimes? You know what I mean? I mean, you're pretty retarded, bro. I mean, Obama dropped way more bombs than Trump, and he's not in jail for war crimes. So you're a stupid fucking retard person, whoever donated that.
Hey, Bullfrog is a moron.
Scissor me, Joe!
Cold, dark, bleak misty night. Several of Liam's colleagues lay dead on the battlefield.
What?
But it's much too dangerous still to retrieve their corpses. It wouldn't be possible until at least dawn. But what of Captain Malcolm? Where was he?
Dr. Norman Singtoop. Thank you for the $3. Somebody will get that reference eventually. Good Lord. Unbelievable. I think that regardless, though, Trump is gonna take heat for this. Kind of reminds me of Batman: The Dark Knight, when Batman has to like save the day, but in doing so, it makes him a villain to people. And then, you know, when Commissioner Gordon is like, we're going to have to hunt him and chase him, and he's going to have to hide and all that sort of thing. I think Trump doing this, even though Trump may have done something really kind of brilliant and savior-like to everybody, even if that's the case, man, he has taken a hit because a lot of people got scared by that, including me, and they didn't understand what was happening, and they abandoned trust. Like, oh my God, here we go again. Because even him doing that, even the fact that he did this maybe as a ruse, right? Like he did this as a ruse to protect everybody. Even if that's the case, which it seems like that is the case for sure, the ruse still scared people and still made people angry that he even did it. Like, people are still mad that he even did it. So that is going to be a problem for Trump going forward. There's already people that got so scared by this that they're like, I'm off, I'm out, I'll see you later. Even if this was a smart, brilliant move by Trump, he was forced into a corner by Israel and by everybody, and then he said, fine, blew up nothing. Okay, Iran, blow up nothing. Okay, it's over, see you later. Gotcha, Israel. You either fight them or we're out. Oh, everybody quits. See? So like that, something brilliant happened, I feel like, but a lot of people thought the worst was happening, including myself yesterday or days ago. But obviously, like I said earlier today, I knew this was all a stage thing today. I knew that Iran was going to attack fakely, and it was all going to be nothing, and we were going to go to Night of Champions probably. But there were still people today not saying that, even today. And I thought, it's so obvious. So the fact that people still don't even understand, I listened to these two really smart people on a channel talking about this, and they had no idea. Goldberg's talking. $18, guys. We got 3 minutes left. We got to hit $30. Guys, we got to hit $30. We got 3 minutes left to hit $30, or I have to end the stream. Got 3 minutes left. The countdown is real. Goldberg's talking.
For my retirement match and wondering who my opponent's going to be. I thought it was quite serendipitous.
Well, so this is the retirement match, Goldberg is saying. I like it. Goldberg. What an interview. So it's been announced it's his retirement match for real. So there you go. Goldberg retiring, and it's not ambiguous anymore. I said the other day, how could he not announce it then if it's his last match? Maybe it's not his last match, and this is just one of the warm-ups. It's not a warm-up. It's really his last match, so now you know. He made it clear. He's having this match, and it's his final match, which I think is good because I like that we know, you know? So this is the end. I hope it's not embarrassing for Goldberg. I don't want him to have like a bad showing, you know? I think if Bret Hart showed up and hit him in the head with a hammer, that'd be funny. Goldberg's last match. This is like Hulk Hogan's last match against Sid Justice back at WrestleMania 8 when, Hulk Hogan sat down with Vince. Except he said it very well could be my last match. This is for sure. What's up? Really good. Oh, where's Rhea? That's what I want to see. Hello. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Jade's coming out. Oh, my God, she's delicious. Oh, my God, she's delicious. Oh, my God, real Jackie Edmond. Jackie Redmond.
It's okay, I am a horse.
Oh, my God, look at Jade.
Matters on the floor.
Oh, my God.
It's okay, I am a horse. Fecal matters on the floor. It's okay. Fecal matters on the floor.
We're going to make it to 9:30.
I am a horse. Fecal matters on the floor. It could be worse on the floor. My fecal matters on the floor. Fecal matters on the floor. Fecal matters on the floor. But it's okay, I am a horse.
The show's going to continue, everybody. 22. $42. We are going to continue at least until 9:30. Wow.
Bullfrog. I love you.
Oh, Jackie Wedman loves you, Bullfrog. Do you hear that, Bullfrog?
Yo.
Oh, shit, there's more.
Yo.
This is gritty in this city. We so
Oh, not again. Oh,
in
no.
this city, yeah, we're so gritty in this city.
It's Gritty from
In
Philly.
Yo, we might eat our own
Unbelievable.
shitty in this city. We're so gritty in Philly, yeah, gritty in Philly. We might eat our own shitty in Philly. We're gritty, yo, this whole city. We're gritty, yo, we might eat our own shitty. Yeah, eat our own shitty. In the city of Philly, we eat shitty. We're gritty as can be. We can survive off our motherfucking own feces. In Philly, we're gritty. In Philly, we're gritty. It's so city, we'll eat our own shitty. In Philly, that's why our mascot looks like a crazy ass pop turd. What the fuck is up?
Oh, yeah.
We're gritty in Philly.
Oh, Joey? You can come to my party too, if you'd like.
Oh.
Your family is more than welcome. I live just up the road from you. I'll stop by later. I can drive you all if you need a lift.
Oh, my God. Leonard Kitty Kisser dropping $8 and putting us at an even $50 mark. We're at $50. Thank you, Leonard Kitty Kisser. I'm going to have to say that my kids are going to be unavailable for that, sir. But you enjoy a birthday party or two, Leonard Kitty Kisser. Goldberg, apparently, for real, we finally have the clarification. Goldberg is retiring. So Goldberg, this will be Goldberg's last match. There it is. So now we know. Goldberg announces retirement. Having a last match. Unbelievable. What's up, Kenny? What's up, Luis Urdaneta and King of Hueco Mundo? Not JPEG is here. Legion 13 is here with the middle fingers and the tom-tom face. Pretty amazing. Travel with Leo, Goldberg's sad last days. That's probably one of the funniest things I've read today. Thank you. Yeah, 69 live, baby. We're all getting 69 up. Drew Barr, how you doing? What's up, guys? Hope you guys can click that like button and support the stream. What's your story with Stephanie McMahon? She had Nick Khan on. Are you serious? Isn't that the clip that we have of Nick Khan where he mentioned, he tells the wrestlers not to really listen too much to like the IWC and all that stuff? I don't know if Raw's worth turning on, Jay Real. I mean, the opening match was pretty good with Penta and Braun Breaker had like a nice opening match. I thought it was pretty good. Seth Rollins came out and delivered a speech that didn't matter worth a shit. But a pretty good match to start. And now Bayley is talking about something. And Goldberg just a minute ago announced that his match against Gunther is going to be his final match ever. So we have that clarification that he really is retiring, which we thought he would, but we were just waiting for them to announce it. And now it has been announced. And this is going to happen on a Saturday night's main event? So that's kind of crazy. DJ Glaze, has been he's been punished for a little while. I mean, I'm not sure if he's really banned or if we'll just, we might have to mute him when I'm not available. When I have to take a break, DJ Glaze might have to take a break. Because that guy I leave the show and that guy just starts dropping N-bombs. It's weird. I leave the show and then just N-words start flowing out of his brain because of his Ku Klux Klan upbringing. He just can't help it. He's just like, he just says the hard R N-word several times, which is kind of bizarre. I mean, I got to be honest. I mean, I don't know. A little strange. Not that we fear words. I think the greatest clip in the world is the clip of, the Star Trek clip with Abraham Lincoln, and Abraham Lincoln calls Uhura, a negress or whatever, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry if that's offensive," and then Uhura is like, "Oh, well, it doesn't offend me because, we're so evolved in the future. I mean, we don't get upset by words, which is funny. We don't fear words in the future or names and things like that. So it's kind of a crazy clip. Because the Abraham Lincoln character, it's just a wild clip. It's like, but it's such an enlightening type of. It's like an empowering and enlightening thing. Like, hey, words, or if that's who you are, and you want to say that, it is whatever. Or if you're using a word in a normal way and it's just whatever, it's whatever. It's one of those things. Just one of the weirdest scenes in the original series, though, ever. But, it's got a good explanation. That guy that plays Abraham Lincoln, I mean, my God, the dude looks like... Does he not look, spot on? Like I don't even know. I don't really know what Abraham Lincoln looked like, but my God, this guy. I mean, we do know what he looked like. We have fucking pictures and stuff. But, I mean, I'm just saying, he really embodies him. Really well.
Excuse me, Captain Kirk.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Scott.
What a charming negress.
The charming negress. I mean, in the future like this in Star Trek, I almost think Uhura would almost not even really fully understand that word even. They'd be like, what? Wow, I haven't heard that. And I'm trying to think of what a word like that would mean now. You'd be like, what? Even that word now in the year 2025, nobody says that. Nobody says that word. Nobody says negress. That's the weird, even now that's weird, right? You're just like, what? Oh, that's weird. That's what I picture Uhura thinking here. What are you talking about? What word did you, I've never, wow. Because in the show, obviously, that's a word that they've heard more often recently, but even in this time is not used as much. But was it a lighter word for the N word? I mean, it's so weird. But even then, it was weird. So it's Uhura would almost not even understand what that is. I feel like she'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's, I don't know."
Oh,
I like how he realizes he said something weird or awkward or offensive or whatever, and they get this shot of him where he's like, "Oh, I've said something in a weird but because like if it didn't bother you in the future, you wouldn't even react. You'd just be like he wouldn't even react like this. He wouldn't even know."
Oh, forgive me, my dear. I know that in my time some use that term as a description of property.
But why should I object to that term, sir?
Say whatever you want.
You see, in our century, we've learned not to fear words.
May I present our communications officer, Lieutenant Uhura?
See, it's just so normal. It's like okay, yeah, you're from a different time, and that's weird, but we don't fear words. But at the same time, you know who does fear words are Google and the ad revenue. They fear words. So they do fear words. So DJ Dildo has got to be careful with the N-word. Got to be watching that N-word. Google will take all that money away. So DJ Glaze has got to be careful with that N-word. But one of the craziest scenes, and he did say charming, that's true. He said, what a charming one, Is that the real Abraham Lincoln? Yeah, Abraham Lincoln was on Star Trek after he was shot in the head. It's crazy. He's one of the first people to do that. You guys never seen Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter? He came back to life, guys. Abraham Lincoln came back to life and did Star Trek. It's amazing. Well, we got a big commercial here. Why do we need so many commercial breaks? I still can't believe I missed that spot earlier. Yeah, you do that, you naughty boy. You do that. We got to get that clip up on the shorts from earlier where Penta spit on that guy. That was crazy. Penta spit all over him. We got to get that clip up. I'm so hungry right now, I can't even explain it to you guys. Let's see. How you guys doing? How's everybody in the chat doing? We are at, what are we at? We're on our way to trying to get past 9:30. If we can hit $100, we're gonna go. We're gonna continue on at 9:30. If we hit $100, we set up the money thing the wrong way again, but whatever. If we hit $30, we'll go to 8:45. We'll go past 8:45. We hit $100, we'll go past 9:30. We hit $200, we'll go past 11. Lincoln forgot it's dead. Abraham Lincoln forgot he was dead. What a mistake. What a mistake. Unbelievable. What a mistake. Wow, she almost missed that springboard. That was terrifying. Guys, you got to be careful tomorrow, man. The heat index tomorrow is so dangerous. It's almost unbelievable. Tomorrow is so dangerous. It's crazy. Well, at least in Massachusetts. I don't know what it is everywhere, but there's a heat wave everywhere, but 102 is crazy. Your body, you're going to feel so fatigued. We got to get electrolytes going, man. We got to get electrolytes rolling through the body, for sure. Because that's going to be the issue, is the electrolytes.
I've been going to wrestling shows for over 30 years. Never.
Jade Cargill might get choked out here.
Until last Sunday.
Oh, wait, here's DJ Glaze now.
My security, my safety, my life
here he is.
Was in danger at a wrestling show.
I've been thinking.
Yes.
And you know what? I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving. I'm not going anywhere. Don't care how many times I say the N-word. I'll say it 50 times. Nigga. I don't care.
Oh, my God, DJ Glaze. What the hell? Oh, fall away slam for Jade Cargill. She's trying to shake that leg loose. And nip up there. She hurt her leg. Uh-oh. DJ Glaze, thank you for the $3, man. We are at $53 now. Jade Cargill selling that leg. She's doing all right out there, you know. Again, I don't think she should be using the legs all the way she does. Spine buster. Like it. Injured leg angle. Who's she wrestling? What's the girl she's wrestling? I don't even know the other girl. DJ Glaze full heel. Man, Jade Cargill is hot. Oh, my God. Look at her. Oh, my God. Sit on my head. Oh, my God, bro. I want to be just murdered by her. I want her to break my face with her hole. Oh, my God, yes. I told you I was going back to liberal, Stone Rose. Told you, man. I got to go back to... I got to turn back to liberal to get, you know... The Republicans don't have money. They don't donate. We got to get the liberals back, man. I've got to go back. Oh, what a kick. Jade's setting her up. Roll through. Oh, my God. Did I just see... What am I seeing? Oh, I thought I saw Jade Cargill's camel. It was her tights were ripped. That was weird. I was like, what is that? Jade can put me in the torture rack. Yeah, tilt or whirl, head scissor, face buster. That's weird. Cartwheel. Round off. Double knees to the back of the head. Jade's tits can barely stay in that outfit. I love it. Oh, my goodness. What's this other girl's name? What's this? Roxanne. Is this Roxanne? Is that who we're looking at? I don't know. Some of the new girls, they all look the same. They all look like the same kind of like Italian lady or something like that. I don't know. Oh. What a punch. What a punch. Oh, look at Jade, the backside. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. She missed her with that kick. She missed her with the kick. It's not enough to put her away. Power bomb. Good night. Jackknife. No, she didn't jackknife her. She held on. She rolled her away. See you later. That's it. Cargill versus Asuka. A little rough there on the ending. I don't know what happened there, but that was awkward, but I like it. Cargill looking hot. We love Jade Cargill. Oh, my God, yes. Goldberg has officially announced his retirement tonight. Oh, my God, there's my queen. Oh, my God. Holy shit. Oh, my God. I don't know what it is, man. There's something about Jade Cargill, man. It's like I want to be tortured by her and broken. It's so weird. Missed the kick, though, yep. Guys, hit the like button if you can. I got to take a pee-pee really quickly. I'm going to take a pee-pee break. If you want to donate, Streamlabs is pinned to the top. If we get to $100, we'll go beyond 9:30. We're 30 minutes away from that. And then, of course, we could go all night. We get the 500 spot to the 1 a.m. deal, maybe even more. I'm going to go pee-pee real quick. I'll be right back. Jade Cargill's out there. Something else is going down right now. She's going to put the crown on her head. Oh, Asuka's coming out to touch her. Oh, this could get really hot. This could get really hot. Here's another fucking bizarre person. These are two people I would love to see on well, I'm just going to say it, on their knees, okay? Just going to say it. God, these two are great. Asuka and Jade Cargill look like characters, look like superstars to me, and I love that. That's what makes things great. Everybody hit that like button, and if you want to use Cash App or Venmo, you can, but you can just use Streamlabs pin at the top. Either way is fine with me. Love you guys. I'll be back in just 2 seconds. I got to take a pee-pee, grab a water, Owen Hart was called the Nugget. Yes, that's true. Cargill's still botchy, but she got it done in the end. Just, was a little sloppy. I still don't think she needs to be doing all that stuff that she's doing out there, but, it is what it is. What are you going to do? Cody Rhodes. Oh, my God. Don't start that again. Good Lord. Here's another SmackDown recap. This is the third SmackDown recap of the night. Guys, hit the like button. All right. There it is. That SummerSlam kickoff thing was terrible. Tiffy sounded retarded. She was like, Tiffy! And nobody cared. We missed Jade. I don't think I missed Jade. Did she do something at the end of the match I missed? I'm like, I'll go back. Did Jade do something at the end of the match that I missed? What did she do? What the fuck? I don't think I missed anything. I saw all that. Tom Brady molested a guy at this event. It really was a piss. I'm just really slow. I walk around depressed, like in real life. I kind of walk slowly. I'm very lethargic. Her lips are hanging out. Oh. Yeah, I'm really lethargic and tired, I guess. Sad. Miro.
Smiles to their face, knife to the back.
You're trying to roll me up? Because now I march to beat of my own drum. And that drum is a 10 beats to the power on which I would love to smash against that chest of yours.
I do my damage in the ring like a god, and you do yours back here like a snake.
Mm-hmm. You're God now, are you? Some god. I remember you being the most embarrassing and egotistical member of the League of Nations. That's what I remember. I'm tired of talking, fella. So what's it gonna be? No more BS. It's time to put up or shut up!
I'm gonna make you new memories.
That, I don't know why, but I don't know how to feel about Sheamus and Rusev just now. It felt like a video game backstage thing, you know? Not very good. Not great. But look at that drone flying around Raw tonight. That looks great. Love this drone shot. Isn't that kind of like the shot that Logan Paul had the other night with the drone? Fella. Get on me, fella. Real Jackie Redmond earlier dropped a $20 super chat and said that she loves Bullfrog. So, Bullfrog, you better be on the lookout.
Also, did you see the Trump tweet earlier of him saying, people are just casually saying the N-word, and N-word I mean nuclear. What is Trump's problem?
I don't know, he's a troll. He knows how to troll people on social media. Trump has done that before with the N-word. Oh no, he said the N-word. And N-word I mean nuclear. Oh my god, yeah, I saw that. Wild. Ankle breaker. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Trump is such a troll, man. He's so... Oh my god, bro. I got him good. He got us all week. Gunther's going off on a rant now, guys.
But instead, none other than Bill Goldberg walked down here.
Oh, he's mad. He's flipping out on about Goldberg now. Even though Goldberg just is retiring. You're going to retire a cripple. That's what he's got to say. He's got to say he's going to cripple him. You're going to retire like Lex Luger. I'm going to leave you like Lex Luger. Lex Luger's going to have a friend to roll down to the Hall of Fame. That'd be great.
Not 1999 anymore. It is 2025, and right now, I'm the guy. I'm the best professional wrestler in this company. And
Gunther losing it.
Championship around my waist.
I like it.
And I heard what Bill Goldberg had to say. Intense as always, but there's nothing he can say that will change my perception about him. And my perception is that I see a 58-year-old one-trick pony that can't lace my boots.
I see a Jew. Imagine if he said that.
So, Bill,
Raw's been
I want
okay
to take
tonight.
the moment now and officially apologize
For what I'm going to
to
do to
your
you.
wife and to your son for everything that I'm gonna
If
do
Goldberg was
to
here
the
tonight,
man
that'd be crazy.
that used to be Goldberg. I'm unlike anybody you ever stepped in the ring with. I embarrassed you once, and at Saturday night's main event, I'm gonna embarrass you again, because it's my personal responsibility to make sure that the legacy and the myth of Bill Goldberg forever dies.
He's got to say that he's going to cripple him. I'm going to cripple you and line you up next to Lex Luger. Oh, man, too bad. Too bad. What a missed opportunity. What a missed opportunity that was. It could have been so good. Oh, it could have been so good. We could have gotten it. He could have said it. Becky Lynch looking like a smoke show right now. Damn, she's looking pretty back there. Oh, there's Jackie Redmond. Couple of hotties together. Couple of almost 40-year-olds looking good. Would you like to go to war? Prediction: Goldberg wins, Seth cashes in. Wow. Junior, that would be crazy. That's a great idea. That's funny as hell. That'd be awesome. You're going carrying in the backstage again. Why is Sammy dressed like he's going to the golfing tournament? Oh, God, I wish she said sit on it. Seth is definitely cashing in on Punk, and Reigns will cost him the title chance. Will Z with the prediction. It's almost like Karrion is a backstage exclusive talent instigator type of guy. Yeah, it was like that. Bailey coming out dressing like an Aztec princess. I miss the old Bailey, don't you guys? I miss the old Bailey. We're at $53. If we get to $100 by 9:30, we will continue this show. Unbelievable. We will continue this show. If we hit the $100 mark, we'll move to 9:11 p.m. Here's Bailey in her purple hair. We in Columbus, son. Columbus, Ohio. Oh, shit.
Everyone loves me. Take a look around Hillary and see.
The home of the murder of Dimebag.
Everyone loves me. Take a look around Hillary and see. Everyone loves me. Took a long look. Everyone loves the Dawn. Take a look around Hillary. Everyone loves me. Take a look around Hillary and see.
The fella you call Bullfrog, do you think he was in the special education program in elementary school? Something about him seems a bit off. Doesn't seem all there mentally. Very strange dude. Is he heterosexual? My lover is curious.
I mean, judging by the fact that we warned him that he was getting scammed like months ago, he continued to talk to this person who's a scammer and then gave them his credit card. So based on that, I would say that Bullfrog has a major learning disability, and it might be even worse than that. So he is mentally handicapped. At the very least, he's handicapped, but at the very realistic, he's retarded. So, yes, that would be probably a gigantic yes. Leonard Kitty Kisser, you probably would have been able to convince him to swallow the milk from your banana tree when he was the age that you like, if you know what I'm saying. So, you are very right about that. Leonard Kitty Kisser, you sick fuck. Thank you, Leonard Kitty Kisser. You are the top donator of the stream. As creepy as that is, we've got to put you up here. Leonard Kitty Kisser is now the top donator. I mean, what does it say about this show that this guy is always the top donator now? Or a lot of times he is. I don't know what that says about me or this show, but Leonard Kitty Kisser is the top donator. $15, we're going to add it on. That's going to put us at $68, $68. I can't do math. $68. We got 6 minutes left until 9:30. 6 minutes left to hit 100, and we'll continue until probably 11 p.m., which is pretty crazy. Joe need to apologize to the Don for calling him a pedophile. Yeah, you're right. I was wrong about that the other day. I was freaked out. Who knew that the whole thing was a big work? I already brought this up earlier today, though, when I did my Night of Champions is gonna happen stream. I mean, who would have thought the whole thing was going to be a big work? Some people knew it, I guess, but they couldn't have known. So it's like, I don't know. People are still mad, though. People are still mad that he did it, but I'm not. I kind of understand what's going on. I think I understand what he was doing a little bit, but I fully don't understand. But I think, like, nobody really fully knows what happened or what he was thinking. But whatever it was, you could make a lot of speculations why Trump did what he did. But whatever it was apparently seemingly was the right decision. And I mean, it's kind of wild, you know? It's pretty crazy, man. He did some kind of 5D chess or whatever that I don't think any of us. I don't know. I don't know when we're gonna find out about what really went on here, but I'm sure we will. Pretty crazy. I need to win the lottery like tomorrow. So, can we win the lottery tomorrow? Thank you, U.S. government. Thank you, bro. Right? The man was shot. Give him a chance. Oh, I gave him a chance for years. For sure. You're watching Millennials Cowboy versus John Moxley All In or Goldberg versus Gunther. Joe, does Trump win the Nobel Prize if Iran and Israel end their war? Well, they just announced the end of the war, but if they end the war and he gets everybody united like he wanted originally, it's possible. But I don't know if you can win it now. Even though he bombed an empty mountain, I don't know if they're going to give him any prizes now after bombing the empty mountain. And I know that sounds stupid, but I don't know, man. I feel like a lot of people got freaked out by what Trump did, even if what he did was great. Like, it might have been a great idea to do this. I mean, it certainly feels like he's doing something really smart, but I think a lot of people, it freaked everybody out, and they don't even understand. Like, if he did something stupid that we don't know about, like, I don't really know what to make of this, but if he did something really brilliant, I don't think he's ever going to get the full credit for it from a lot of people, because he freaked out so many people with his, if it was brilliant, that that kind of like supersedes it for whatever reason. I'm different, though. At first, I thought he was doing this, and I was angry, and I was worried, very worried. And I had reason to worry. But I did. I wavered off of him and was very angry. And now I'm not sure, but I think, I overreacted, and a lot of people overreacted. And I don't regret overreacting, because I have a lot of reason to overreact. And I'm still kind of watching what's going on. But obviously Iran and America, they both faked a bunch of fake strikes, as I said earlier today when I was streaming this morning. And I said I'm not worried about Night of Champions because this is all planned. But the other day I didn't think that. I wasn't sure what was going on. So, a lot of people, in the end, when all is said and done, I don't know what's going to happen, but, he may get a lot of credit for this at some point down the road. I'm going to win the lottery watching CM Punk in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, it could happen. Could definitely happen. Yeah. D gone. D waste. Yeah, it's too bad Liv is out. CM Punk refers to Liv Morgan as the WWE MVP. This guy writes an interesting comment as Bayley climbs to the top rope and jumps off at Becky terribly. CM Punk never misses a chance to suck up to a female talent. Like in AEW, when he randomly just put over Britt Baker out of nowhere. We get it. You want to do her. Liv is great, though. Yeah, I mean, it's weird. I don't know, man. I don't know what's weirder. Like, like you guys tell me in the chat, what's weirder? That CM Punk seemingly like blows all the women like crazy in a weird way?
You
or
all
this
have
guy
decided to take your hard-earned money.
Oh my goodness, what's this?
And to fund my show, to fund what I do, to fund what I believe in.
Oh my goodness.
To fund my godly ass. JCS Army, donate to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's none other, it's X.
Acknowledge me.
And he's going to make sure that we go the full episode of Raw tonight. Unbelievable.
Hi, Daddy.
Oh my God. X marks the spot. And X makes sure, I'm not sure that's an ominous name. X, look at that. Elon Musk's application just donated to me. Unbelievable. X just dropped a $32 big one, which is going to make us stream until 11 p.m. We will see all of Raw with you guys here tonight. Wow. That's unbelievable, man. I have no idea who that is that donated, but thank you, X. X marks the spot where they touched me. All right, Leonard Kitty Kisser is coming down. And my goodness, X is going up, keeping the party going. We might have to go to the Discord soon, too. X keeping the party going. If we hit $500, we could be going all night. We hit $200, we're going beyond. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy. X marks the spot. $100. We have achieved $100, which means we're going past 9:30. Just in time. Just in time, man. What a dono. Thank you so much, dude. That's crazy. We're fucking doing it. We'll go a little past 11 o'clock if we hit the 200 mark, for sure. And, man, we hit $500. We'll go till 1 a.m. Don't know about that happening, but pretty cool that we hit the Hundy spot. E-Man CM Junk. Yeah, no, so do you think CM Punk is a creepo weirdo for always sucking up to all these women? Or do you think that the news outlets are weird for always picking up that he's talking about women, but never pick up if he talks about guys? Or does he never talk about guys and only talks about women? So, or are people like that who get upset at CM Punk for simply trying to support the women's division? Maybe CM Punk is just using his star power to sort of try to prop up the women everywhere he can, and it's just a great thing. And so is that guy a creep, or is CM Punk actually the creep? You guys feel free to let us know. Love to know. Love to see it. You know? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bo. Oh, look out. Becky Lynch. Oh, Snapmare. That was kind of cool. I didn't see that coming. Shout out to X who donated $32. Oh, and a backside suplex. A side suplex. Damn. Becky. The Bailey to belly. Ugh. No, CM Punk has no male friends in the back. Wow, really? Okay. Junior Star. Wayne Maroney here. James Meekers here. What's up, guys? Web Surfer guys here. Acknowledge X because he's the top donator with $32. Thank you to anybody who uses Venmo or Cash App. X is using that Streamlabs, baby. Bailey ribs first into the buckle. Two of the 69 horsewomen are in there right now. Here's Bailey. Oh my God, that was weird what she just did. That was a terrible sunset flip. Brian says Joe apologized to Dawn for calling him a pedo. Yeah, I mean, I really I flipped out. I was like, that's it. It's got to be. He fucking did it. But now that I know it's a work, I now know that he didn't do anything. I believe. But I don't know. A lot of videos of him and Epstein for sure, but I don't know. I'm still not sure about everything, but they still haven't released the Epstein files. But I'm not sure. We'll see. But, I mean, right now, I'm pretty confident that I was wrong, hopefully. Because, man, I'll tell you what, if we had really been going in there to do things, I would have definitely believed that. Because how could you be such a different person? But it turns out he's just playing 3D chess, it looks like. Is Becky going to win this? Probably. I think Becky's going to win. We'll see, though. Goldberg retired earlier, or said he was retiring earlier. I definitely, 1, 2. Botched sunset flip. When you're successful, you need no friends. That's true. Although I think he has lots of friends, so, you know. He's also a Chicago guy. I love Chicago. I love Chicago. I love the Metro. I love JBTV. I love Jerry Bryant. Love the Cubs. Kinda. A lot of knee selling tonight. Like a lot of like leg injury, knee sells. Like, oh, I hurt my leg, I hurt my knee. A lot of that going on tonight. The heat has definitely gotten to me, even though I'm mostly been inside. Like, I feel like the heat is, like, really making me tired. I feel like it's been doing that to a lot of people, but, man, I feel, wow. Oh, Becky rolled out of the ring. I have been so, like, sore. And today was 98. Tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow's the 102-degree day that feels like 110 tomorrow. Oh, my God. Tomorrow's going to be crazy, bro. Bailey over the top of the table. She's not in your lap, Cole. You wish. Cole got to get his phone out of there. His phone is still there. Why does Cole leave his phone there? The referee has only counted like up to a 4. Lyra's out there. Lyra almost went backwards and headbutted Bailey. This referee's got to get this bimbo out of here. Oh, my God. I love that sell by Bailey. Jesus. Becky looks great. She looks like she just came out of the hotel room, you know? I've been running in this 95, 98 degree weather. Get you some, Joe. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. I've been out a lot in it. It's definitely tiring me out. Bailey climbing to the top rope, but you got different color boots. And then Lyra just ruins the whole thing. What a stupid bimbo. Unbelievable, Lyra. What are you doing, Lyra, you whore?
Cooking.
Oh no, look out! It's The Rock! Lyra, you stupid bimbo!
So give me the both of you.
Wow, that was a botch. That was a botch. Man, they're both sweaty. That was kind of stupid, but... Oh my God, Donald Trump is donating.
If Obama can win the Nobel Peace Prize in 2009, then why not me? There's never been a more peaceful president than me in the history of humankind.
That's a great point. Donald Trump, you're right. Obama did drop a lot more bombs than you ever dropped and killed more people than you killed. So if Obama can kill more people and drop more bombs, then Donald, I guess you could win the Nobel Peace Prize, to be honest. You're right. I suppose you're right. I got to give it to you. You're right. Double trash, says Kurtman. Billy wants to do a love angle with her and Michael Cole. What the hell? That's weird. That would be strange. I don't know if I'm here for that. But I might be here for that, you know? I would enjoy Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso in a shower together. That's true. Hey, Donald Trump, thank you so much for that $10, my friend. Great to hear from you. You may get the Nobel Peace Prize. You might get it. You never know. Like you said, Obama dropped more bombs than you by far. Obama killed more people, I think, than you. Killed children, too. And he got the Nobel Peace Prize. So, you know, Donald, all you did was drop some bombs on an empty mountain the other day. So, and you killed Salami or whatever his name was a couple of years back. But that's it. So, quite honestly, Donald, you know what? I got to say, I got to admit, you're right. You deserve a Nobel. You might, depending on how things go, eventually you might deserve a Nobel Peace Prize as well. That is true. You've killed less people, killed less children, and bombed less people. Why don't you get one? I get it. I got to admit it. You're right. Goldberg's retiring. Goldberg's last match will be against Gunther. Will Goldberg win his last match against Gunther? Maybe. I doubt it, though. I think Goldberg will just lose. I know that someone mentioned earlier they thought Goldberg would win. Seth would cash in. But while that would be wild, I'm just going to go with Goldberg loses. And I don't know what will happen after that. But it feels like that's what I'm going with. And we got Night of Champions coming up in Saudi Arabia. It should be going on as planned. As we talked about earlier today, we speculated that it would go on as planned. And now we know, I think we pretty much know that it's definitely going on as planned, unless there's some kind of a sneak attack or a double cross or a crazy situation that arises. Looks like everything should go back to mostly the way you want it to be. So, we'll see. Grok and Elon about to erase your diseased brain. The hell? China, Iran, Russia, and Pakistan to hold a closed-door NSA-level meeting under SCO India is not invited. That's very interesting.
Completely, regardless of the cost.
Chad Gable's in the back right now talking to his ho-ho. Chad Gable mocking Penta is kind of funny right now, I guess. No. Oh my God, dude. Gable's having a baby. Damn. Oh my God, look at that shot of Rhea. Jesus. Earlier, Penta spit on somebody. We got to play that. You got to see this. I just put it up as a short. It's amazing. That's crazy. Penta spit all over him. You got to see this. Who's this women's champion? Roxanne or somebody? Roxelle? Bro, I just put up the short if you guys want to go click on it eventually, but this is crazy. Watch Penta spit.
The hell did I just watch? Penta
I cannot believe that. That is killing me, dude.
Watch him dive over the top rope. Tutui, he spits all over in what Bron Breaker the top rope. Tutui, he spits all over in what Bron Breaker's face.
That's crazy. That is so funny and crazy. Penta with the spit right into Bron Breaker's face as he dives over the top rope. Unbelievable. Bush, the Gulf War. Bush, Iraq, Afghanistan. Trump, first term, ending the war in Afghanistan. And now he bombed a mountain. You know? He bombed a mountain. That's about it. I cannot believe Penta spitting all over the place is crazy, dude. Oh, my God. Oh my God. He ended the Syrian war. Penta spit all over the place. That's crazy. This is what I said earlier. Here's a clip of this while I pour my coffee. Oh, into the steel steps. Into the steel steps. We are doing the Raw watch along right now. Rhea Ripley's here. And doesn't she look great? A lot of good lookers tonight, quite honestly. A lot of good lookers out there tonight. Or maybe I'm just out of control with my hormones. I don't know. Pretty crazy. Add the $15 I got. I think I added the 15, didn't I? Oh, I didn't. I didn't add a couple of things. You're right. Leonard, Kitty Kisser, 15. Donald Trump. No, we got all that. Okay, so we got to add the $10 from Donald Trump. We owe $10 from Donald Trump. 110. I believe that's right. Unless there was more that came in that I don't know about. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Pee-pee break real quick. Be right there. Let's see if what I said earlier today was accurate or not. Let's listen. Concerned about whether or not we were going to get WWE Night of Champions, but like this to me it tells me that we're probably going to go on as scheduled, because I mean it's a work. If Saudi Arabia, if Iran was killing Americans and blowing them up, or blowing up our bases with people in them, then it would be like, okay, we got problems, guys. We got major issues. But that's not happening. So now we know that I'm sure WWE is taking that into account. Which is, this is great news that we finally, that we're getting word on this pretty early, so we can, kind of know what's up. I mean, it's weird that WWE, I believe, has said nothing, and it looks like they're going to continue saying nothing and just pretend like this isn't even happening, and then just go into Saudi Arabia and do the deal. So, I believe, if I had to bet, a lot of people obviously thought that Saudi Arabia or the Night of Champions was going to be moved. A lot of rumors about it being moved. A lot of people thought it was going to be moved. I would say that this really solidifies the fact that it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the biggest tell now to me that it's going to happen, because the WWE's intel from the government is going to be like, yeah, don't relax, that sort of thing. It's great. It's great. So it's great to be on here with you guys in the afternoon. I don't foresee an issue. Like we said, the Saudi Prince, man, that guy is protecting the wrestlers with chainsaws, bone saws, nail guns. I mean, weapons of war for his wrestlers. So Qatar literally stood up for us today. Qatar. I mean, I don't know if Qatar was involved in the work or not. I don't know if Qatar knew the game plan, but they probably did, but still, the fact that Qatar is shooting down rockets, right? And the fact that they sent drones into the U.S. area in Iraq. Drones are nothing. We can kill the drones like you wouldn't believe. They're not going to do anything. I mean, this is the biggest work ever by nations that I mean, in my lifetime, I think. I mean, maybe 9/11 if we find out that we can prove things about that. But I mean, this is obvious. Like, this is the biggest work you've ever seen if nobody dies. Now, if people start dying and something different happens, like, obviously things could change. And we're still waiting for the final results of the bombing. But yes, exactly. They're attacking our air bases now, but it's all fake. It's not real. It's like a fake attack. It's a purposely done attack. So nine of the missiles were shot down, except for one missile that made it to a empty field and crashed in an empty field. The rest of the stuff, the drone attacks, that's crazy. You wouldn't do drones, you'd do missiles, crazy missiles. They're not doing anything. It's fake. Trump has already said there is no plan to retaliate to these strikes. That's because this is us letting Iran do something. Like, here, you have to strike us back, obviously. Go ahead. Nothing is happening. This is the biggest work. We dropped giant bombs on a mountain so we could say that we destroyed their nuclear facility. See, Israel, we destroyed their nuclear facility. This is all to sort of justify everything that was done. Now America can say, we stopped the nuclear stuff, no Americans were lost, and Iran can say, hey, we've still got all these other facilities, you didn't do anything, and we struck you back because we're powerful, and everybody is saving face. This is the biggest work I've ever seen. There could be more stuff that happens. Stuff could happen, but yeah, the bombings are a work. I mean, it's all a work, Grizzly. So that's why I'm very confident that Night of Champions will now take place 100%. Night of Champions will be just fine, I believe now, unless something else happens. If something crazier happens I don't know about, like let's say Iran was pretending to go along with this, and then they had some secret thing they did, or America was pretending to go along with this, and then we had some secret attack thing that we were doing, that would be awful. But I like to hope that this is still, obviously what it looks like it surely right now is a work between Iran and America. So we're working together to make it look like we're tough when we're not doing anything really. So America and Iran are working together to basically fake a fight. So no Americans are dead yet that I know about. I don't believe any Iranians are dead because we don't want to kill Iranian people. I mean, Israel targeted their military people and have certainly killed some people. And, Iran and Israel have killed each other because they were really actually fighting each other. But America and Iran don't want to fight each other. So it's all a work with America and Iran, which is good news I think for most of us, because I don't want Iranian people to be killed or hurt. And I don't want any of those people to be hurt. I don't want us to be hurt. Israel has a beef. You guys do whatever. So, Night of Champions, in my opinion, all the talk about it being changed, moved, whatever, it's probably not going to happen. So, it's probably going to happen in Saudi Arabia as planned, no issue whatsoever. I think a few days ago there was more anxiety, but this answers that question. If you're the WWE officials and you're Nick Khan, you're Triple H, you're all those people, and you're all making decisions, shareholders, people that own the company, TKO, whatever, whoever's in charge of the decisions, you're watching this and you're going, oh, it's a work. It's a fucking work. Okay. Now you still have to worry about like incels or like whatever you want to call it, sleeper cells, and people that are not, that don't understand it's a work. Like, you got to worry about radicalized, crazy people who think this is all for real. Like, let's go. That's the one danger. Like, you've seen church attacks already, bombings and stuff. And it's like, those people don't understand that this is all a work. I mean, even I've been ranting and raving, like, I don't want to go to fucking war. What the fuck are we doing? But we have mentioned it could be a work. We mentioned that. It could be a work. But I felt like when we did what we did, it was so powerful and crazy that, man, we are definitely going to get dragged into this. It just felt like that. But we got worked again, guys. I got worked again. Not today. Now the minute that Iran purposely missed, and the minute that Iran sent in minuscule weaponry, and the minute that it was proven that Iran warned us way ahead of time the locations they were striking, and the minute that we got confirmation that nobody has been hurt, and the minute that I got confirmation that Qatar shot down one of the missiles and basically like bowed their head to us and said, we got you, America. I mean, Qatar funds Hamas. Like, you know what I mean? But Qatar's pretty good a lot of times. So, but this was a straight face turn for Qatar. Qatar turned face for America today. They shot down all the missiles that were fired. So, and Qatar is kind of friendly with Iran too, right? So, like, it's just a big, like, this is crazy. It's a face turn for Qatar and America. Like, if this was real, if this was really 100% real, like, we owe Qatar a big thank you. Like, you would think Trump would come out and say, I want to thank Qatar. They shot down some of the missiles and defended America. Qatar, thank you. Like, we should be blowing Qatar right now. So it's just, unless somebody turns heel and we don't see it coming and something crazy happens. Right now it looks like this is all a work, and Night of Champions is going to be just fine because WWE will make the same assessment of, okay, this is not as big of a threat. Bored and Irish says, life is a work, a big, stupid, stinky work. Yeah. Well, life is work. Big, stupid, stinky work. Life might just be work. Too much work. But yeah, no, life could all be a work too. It does. A lot of people feel that way because it just feels like we're all living through first character syndrome or main character. Like we're all living our own main character, and we can't believe the way the world is, like what has happened in the world, So there's the donation link. I'm sorry, Jasper. The donation link is there in the chat now. I'm going to pin it to the top. If you guys want to donate, I made it out of work to run here to you guys, to be live for a little bit, to spout off about some wrestling things and talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about for a little bit. Streamlabs is pinned to the top of the chat, like Sabu. Rest in peace, Sabu. I can't believe he's dead. And again, once again, I'm basically going on a limb. I will come on here and apologize 1,000 times if I'm wrong. But based on the fact that this looks like a big work by Iran and America, I think the threat level has significantly gone down. So the only threat level that there really is in Saudi Arabia would be, sleeper cell type of or maniac people that don't understand that this isn't really a big deal at all, and there's no need to do anything to anybody because it's all just a work by America and Iran. So there's no reason to retaliate against anybody because they're not doing it either. We blew up a mountain of nothing, and they blew up. They didn't even blow up. They just fake shot, kind of failed on purpose shot at our bases. We already know that they're capable of blowing up targets they want to blow up, and we know that they have massive weaponry. They're running out significantly, and they're not capable of fighting a full-scale war, I don't think. But, and we know Israel can target them with precision, or if Israel wants, they can just flatten the whole entire country and kill everybody if they want. But Iran and America don't want to fight, and so that's why they obviously called each other. Trump called Iran. Iran called Trump. They talked, and they agreed they had to do these things, and so they coordinated it. Which is fucking crazy, by the way. Crazy. So it's pretty funny. Also, Saudi will go to war for WWE and Goldberg. Yes, they will. Yeah, Saudi Arabia will go to war for the WWE. You got to be careful. Saudi is going to protect their WWE assets at all costs. Like, there is no doubt about it. No doubt about it. But so this is good news. This is great news. This is great news for people that don't want war. I think Trump always knew that he had to do some kind of, something. And so he decided to do this because nobody was going to be hurt. There would be no nuclear fallout. I do think they obviously, they may have completely lied about anything. They just wanted to do something. That's why Tulsi Gabbard came out and said, like, I don't see anything. What are you talking about? And then Trump was like, she's wrong, because Tulsi didn't have the memo that, oh, we're doing a work here. And we have to pretend like we took out their nukes, even though we didn't, so that we can tell Israel that we did. So because the narrative now for everybody is we took out their nukes. So now there's no reason to bomb them anymore, Israel, because we basically had to get Israel out of it. I think that's what it is. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I think Israel was like, holy shit, Iran is fucking us up. And I think Iran was like, oh my God, we're fucked up. And I think both Iran and Israel were like, oh my God, we got to get out of this. Like, we're both really fucked up. This is crazy. And I think that America worked with them both. And Trump said, I'll get you out of it. I'll get you out of it. Here's how we're going to do it. We'll bomb this mountain that's empty. We're going to bomb the nuclear area that's empty. No nuke stuff, no uranium stuff. That way there's no nuclear fallout, really, or craziness that would have happened. Nobody's going to die. And this will then Iran, you can fake blow up some of our bases. Nobody's there. And now we can say to Israel, hey, we blew up their nuke that they were going to build. So mission accomplished. And now Israel is saying, like, thank you, America. And the bombings might stop. Maybe they'll stop. And so unless Israel is lying and Israel is like, no, we still want to fight them. We still want to kill them. And we find out, it really wasn't about just the nuclear facility. It's about more than that. You don't want to stop until you kill them all. Oh, so it forces Israel to expose their true nature. Like, okay, we did it. That's it. And then Iran fought back to make it look like they wouldn't stand for it. Iran can tell all their people that they win. We've still got these other nuclear facility sites. They didn't kill anybody. And this was a decoy that they took the bait on. And they think that they destroyed everything, but they didn't. And we'll never stop. We're Iran. And we're backing out of the Accords or whatever the fuck they are. And then Israel can say, yep, we made a huge destruction to their area or whatever. And now they can go on saying that they're 10 years away again or 5 days away again forever. They can still do that. Stupid. And then America can say, we just had the most stealth in the middle of the night surprise bombing we've ever done in America. Unbelievable. No American troops have been killed. Everybody thinks they won. That's what it looks like, obviously. So for those reasons, if you're WWE watching this play out, you're thinking, okay, we can go to Saudi Arabia because this was all a work. No citizens and people should be really getting harmed in Saudi Arabia. This should tone everything down, theoretically. I'm here, boys. Here comes Cody Rhodes. I'm so done with the kitty yeet BS, says Bernard in the chat. Joe, do you think Turkey El Sheik is wasting too much money? What? I don't even know what that means. I'm going to have to look that up. Yo, what's up, Magic Man? Joe ain't said none about Raw. No, I was talking about Raw earlier, but I was playing a little replay from earlier about what happened. Because I had to grab some coffee and grab a sandwich. And now Rhodes is out here. Shit's exploding. While Mr. Yeet's in the ring waiting. Give me 1 second, boys. Hit that like button, baby. We'll see what the donos, if there's any donos, I'll play them. We're getting up there. I got to get these Cody Rhodes outfits. You know what I mean? Like, I got to get these Cody Rhodes outfits, bro. Like, this shit's fire. Who makes these things? Like, we're looking good. X is the top donator. 32, the big one. Cody's out there. Let's hear a little bit more of this. And he's running to the ring, boys. He's running to the ring.
Is that a land grab going on? I mean, there's so many conspiracy
Here goes the
things
pyro.
that could be happening or going on that it's kind of almost unbelievable. But let's go to the donations.
Shit bum.
Not really a face turn for Qatar. They gave Trump that big golden jet a month ago when he visited the Middle East. It's more of just let me suck your cock again, Trump. I got you, baby.
You know what? You are dead right. I totally forgot that they gave Trump that plane. That is a great point. I completely forgot about that. That is huge. I forgot all about that. That's right. Qatar gave Trump that huge plane, which is weird, by the way. So then they shot down the rocket for him. So, yeah. Qatar, what is going on with Qatar and Trump? What happened? Does Trump have pictures of their leaders sucking babies? I mean, like, what is... They are really blowing for him. Qatar is, like, blowing Trump like we blow Israel. So weird. But, yeah. This is it's a very interesting set of news. You know, and things going on. Yeah, Goldberg's on high alert. He's got his yarmulke ready to go. Thank you for the donation. That was Colonel Stutters. Thank you to Doomed Hub before that. And
Hey, Bullfrog is a moron.
Scissor me, Joe!
I just did a huge sheet. Face turn in progress.
there it is, Qatar turning full face. They're giving us billion-dollar aircrafts with, imagine there was like bombs in them that were like hidden. Qatar giving us gigantic aircrafts, gifts, now shooting down the missiles. I mean, what has Trump done to Qatar? Words on the show the other day. I was listening to it. Somebody sent me a clip. I didn't hear it. I'm like, why does he keep saying the N-word? Like the real N-word. Like, why is he doing that? So I don't know what I'm going to do with DJ Glaze, but this week, I don't even remember. I think this is the third week of this, maybe? What? The first week we watched the whole show and did a post show. What happened last week? I don't remember. Then the week after that, we only watched the first hour. And then I think last week we might have watched maybe the whole show or 2 hours. I don't know. Yeah, Bullfrog sent $450 to a fake Jackie Redmond. And this is after we told him it's a fake person scamming you. And he did not send money to that person. And then he did send it to the person weeks later. You know? But yeah, the big news is that I believe the big news, this is opinion, this is more of a big opinion, is that I think Night of Champions will continue, because again, it feels like this was a big work between the U.S. and Iran, and I think things supposedly should be calming down now, and potentially everybody comes to the table again at this point. Israel is beat up really bad. Iran is beat up pretty good. But more importantly, Iran's running out of munition. I mean, it certainly feels like he's doing something really smart. Top rope and jumps off at Becky terribly. CM Punk never misses a chance to suck up to a female talent. Like in AEW, when he randomly just put over Britt Baker out of nowhere. We get it. You want to do her. Liv is great, though. Yeah, I mean, it's weird. I don't know, man. I don't know what's weirder. Like, like you guys tell me in the chat, what's weirder? That CM Punk seemingly like blows all the women like crazy in a weird way?
You
or
all
this
have
guy?
decided to take
shit.
your...
Why is Sammy dressed like he's going to the golfing tournament?
Word and
Going on. I think I understand what he was doing a little bit, but I fully don't understand. But I think like nobody really fully knows what happened or what. I'm not sure if he's really banned or if we'll just DJ we're looking at. I don't know that some of the new girls. They all look the same. They all look like the same kind of like Italian lady or something like that. I don't know. Oh, what a punch. What a punch. Oh, look at Jade, the backside. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. She missed her with that kick. She missed her with the kick. It's not enough to put her away. Power bomb. Good night. Jackknife. No, she didn't jackknife her. She held on. Oh, my God. Mastodon, how dare you compare any match to that match? Oh my God, Mastodon, what are you doing? You're freaking me out. Good Lord, Mastodon. Master wrong. She rolled her away.
She does now. Oh, face first, Perez.
See you later.
Cover now.
That's it. Cargill versus Asuka. A little rough there on the ending. I don't know what happened there, but that was awkward, but I like it. There, I got my fuel, baby. A little bit of tea, a little bit of a sandwich. Haven't eaten in hours. I haven't eaten in like 7 hours. Yeah, I'm starving, baby. I'm starving to see Cody Rhodes' little ween in this main event. What's going to happen in the chat, guys? Let me know in the chat what's going to happen. Papa John's commercial right now.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Papa John's, baby.
Compare quotes and save half on your car insurance.
I like it when things are convenient and
I've never ever had Papa John's in my life.
$1,000 a year on your car insurance.
On July 12th, a classic returns. Louder, tougher,
Oh yeah.
harder than ever.
Papa John's. You ever had it? I never had it.
Tickets on sale now. Terrible situation for Jey Uso here. Cody Rhodes has the figure 4 locked in. Think about all the damage being done as we speak to the leg of Jey Uso. Jey, who relies heavily on his super kicks on this Uso splash from the top turnbuckle.
Who's the referee?
It'll take away a lot of his game.
Oh, I think I see the referee now. I was like, who's the referee? I recognize him now. I thought he was a different guy.
One out of the playbook of his dad's great rivals. Now on. Oh, Jey caught it. I think he got him in the shoulder, right? Shoulder or elbow, perhaps.
I think he got him in the ribs, man, with that kick. Jey with the shot right to the ribs.
Big right hand by Cody. Homage to his brother there. There's a Samoan drop by Jey Uso. Cover. Hook to the leg. Isn't enough for a kick out by Rhodes. Winner faces Randy Orton Saturday. A lot of history, as we mentioned earlier, between these two men and Randy Orton.
Papa John's is good for their calzones and garlic palm breadsticks. Okay. I don't think there's a Papa John's even near me.
I fully expect it to be a very different style of matchup coming out of Chambers when the King of the Ring crown is on the line.
Oh my God, that shot to Cody's head looked nuts. Papa John's is racist. Oh, is that the place where the guy like said in the board meeting, like said the N-word or something? Or something like that? I don't know. It was something weird like that, wasn't it? Oh, there actually are Papa John's out here. I've never been to a Papa John's in my life. Yeah, there really isn't one close to me when you think about it. Yeah, here's the whole state of Massachusetts. You know? Here's the whole state of Massachusetts. Look at this. Yeah. I mean, it's not even close. Well, I guess it's not the whole state of Massachusetts, but yeah, I mean, I used to live over here, so I guess there was one in the North Shore area in Boston. So there was a Papa John's in Boston, then there's a Papa John's in the North Shore, one there, 2, 3, 4. So it was like 4 or 5 in the North Shore, one in Boston, but I would never drive to Boston from Quincy. So, yeah, there was no Papa John's near me at all. Look at this. There's no Papa John's near me. Unless I want to drive to Boston or Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Yeah, so there's no Papa John's for me, really. And there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the state. 6 in the state, and they're all North Shore with all the guinea fuckers up there. So, yeah, there's really no, there's no Papa John's, really. You know? There you have it.
For the ropes, and in the process, dumped Jey all the way out to the floor. Cody now afforded several seconds to attempt to regain his breath, regain his bearings, and get back into this fight. Cody back to his feet. Here comes Rhodes. Rhodes, welcome to suicide dive.
but Jay caught him with the right hand. And things are starting to get nasty now. It's nothing personal, it's just business. But the king of the ring crown is worth that much to every superstar who seeks it. Now Jay tried to use so splash earlier, blocked by Rhodes. Rhodes beats him with a punch this time.
Cody's going up. He headbutted him on the way up to the top rope, and now an elbow right to the side of Jey Uso's head. And they're battling back and forth on the top rope. This is dangerous. This is where things get risky. A headbutt, and Cody goes off the top. Jey Uso trying to get a position on the top rope, and Cody nips back to the top. And a superplex off the top rope. Cody might have hurt himself. He may not recover from that. Both men's backs broken on the canvas as the impact of the superplex might have changed the complexion of this match. Now we go to commercial. Who is excited for that? Come on, baby. We get to 200. We're going beyond 11. But right now we're sitting at the 110, baby. It's the end of Raw main event. We got about 8 minutes maybe left. Who knows what they're going to do with the way things are on Raw now. Did Cody and Jay's dad ever wrestle like Brett and Perfects? What? Did Cody and Jay's dads? Yeah. Dusty Rhodes wrestled Mr. Perfect. Dusty Rhodes wrestled Mr. Perfect for sure. Rikishi never wrestled Bret Hart. Well, no, Fatu, because before he was Rikishi, he was in the tag team. So he might have wrestled Bret Hart and Mr. Perfect when he was younger. So yeah, I don't remember, but they might have wrestled. But for sure, Mr. Perfect and Dusty Rhodes wrestled. So I know that. Dusty Rhodes versus Mr. Perfect. I bet you that I can find a match between the two of them. I think they wrestle in the King of the Ring too, maybe. I think they're. I mean, not Survivor Series. I meant. I want to say they wrestled at Survivor Series. I could be wrong, but I think they wrestled at Survivor Series. Let's see. I know I can't find it. I mean, I want to say it's somewhere. I swear we could find it somewhere. But man, I'll tell you what, if that didn't happen, that'd be a shame, but I swear they wrestled. Dusty versus Fatu, maybe. I want to say that, yeah, here we go. Here's, so I can't find a match with Dusty and Perfect, although there really should be, but here is Bret Hart with Fatu. So, there you go. There you go.
Say it right, yeah, man. So when she left you. Well, I think it was the other speak. That can happen to anybody, too.
I'm glad that here on Monday Night Raw we have cleared up all of the rumors as to whether or not...
There it is. And the Cody Cutter.
We're getting real close here in this main event.
Take another look at this flying blind in reverse. Cody delivers the Cody.
Man, Jay could have been out there. He could have been out right there. Crowd's liking it. We got This Is Awesome chant of the first one of the night, I think. So there you go. People liking this. Friendly rivalry between these two sons of bitches. You know? Not bad. Oh, Cody, man. Oh, my God. Whoa, a spear. I was worried Cody was going to get hurt the way that What's-Her-Face got hurt the other day when she dove off the thing. Remember that? The disaster kick turned into a disaster for Cody. Crowd's fired up. Crowd's pretty pumped up. I really do like the drone shot that they do where they go around the arena. I love that. And then when they zoom in on the entranceway, that's a great shot. I love that. I'm surprised we haven't utilized more drones in the WWE. I miss Broken Matt Hardy's drone. Vanguard 1 or whatever. I miss that. That'll go down as like one of my favorite gimmicks. That looked horrible. Oh my God, that was terrible. Cody again with the cutter. He's going to kill Jay with those. Jesus. He's going to kill Jay with one of those cutters, man. Good Lord. Cody stalking Jay. Oh, he kind of humped him there on the way in. Oh, Jay reversed it. He hits Cody with a crossroads. That's wild. Nobody saw that coming. That was exciting for the people. Look at that big bitch in the front row. Look at that heifer. Oh, my God, she's huge. Oh, yeah. Look at Jey Uso. He's got palm trees on his side. You don't fuck with a guy with palm trees tattooed to his ribs, you know? To be honest. We are live, guys. X tip $32 is top donation of the stream. We'll give him love all night long. Woof. This is again one of Jay's better matches. Doesn't have really great matches, but this is like again one of his better ones. He's had the last like 3, 4, 5 matches Jey Uso's had have been all better by like 2 whole points better than his match with his brother at WrestleMania since that terrible match. He had a kind of a bad match after that, and then he had all matches that were pretty passable after that. I mean, he's really, like I said, he's improved. Like, he's in the 6 or 7 out of 10 match realm instead of being in the 4 or 3 or whatever. Like, he dug himself out of that. Just terrible. Cody grabs Jay by the neck and cutter off the top rope. Like the bear did to me. He gave him a cutter off the top rope like the bear gave me. $10:30. Cody. Crossroads. Oh, my God. Jay's head. Good night. He just stuck the head into the canvas on that one. Wow, look at that thing. Get a dentist. Some of these fans in the crowd, you wouldn't know it, but they should move to Massachusetts where they have free health care. They get that dental work done. Unbelievable. You may have seen this boy-girl TikToker online, and the trans TikToker Lily Tino, now under investigation by Florida for filming in the Disney World's women's bathroom, facing up to 5 years in prison, $5,000 in fines if convicted for filming in the women's bathroom, which I think is illegal to film in bathrooms, as we've mentioned on this show before, but the Disney women's bathroom nonetheless. That's creepy. It's time for the Tune Squad. Maybe they can tune a little kid's, like, thingamajiggy. Unbelievable. That's crazy. I'd probably... Hey, Dork Knight. Remember Dork Knight filmed in the bathroom? And I told him that's illegal. And he's like, yeah, whatever, man. And he was on the show filming in the bathroom. And I said, you can't. I don't think you can do that. Well... You can't do that in Disney World either. I don't think that this person should be necessarily targeted because they're creepy, but then again, who knows? Breaking news, RFK announces program to end insurance pre-authorization. 85% of Americans say that they have had delays in health care because of prior authorization. The doctors have it. It costs them 12 to 15 hours a week filling out forms. This is a massive win for everybody, everyday Americans against big insurance. What does that mean exactly? And Jay and Cody are going to stand in the ring and celebrate, despite Cody beating Jey Uso. There you go, baby. Monday Night Raw's over. What did you think? I thought it was okay tonight. I thought it was a 6 out of 10, maybe 5 out of 10 show tonight, which was not. I guess, I don't know if that's okay. I guess it was okay. I don't know. What does that mean? I don't know what that means, but maybe it's a good thing. I'm not sure. You know, they're saying the glass bottles now give you more plastics than plastic bottles. I mean, can anyone make this life make sense? I don't know, man. I don't think I would ever watch this Raw back again. I thought Seth Rollins opened up with a pretty stupid, just like a heartless nothing promo. I felt like Seth Rollins started the show off tonight with a nothing burger of a promo. I did not like Seth's promo. He looked good. He spoke confidently and stuff, but quite honestly, I didn't get it. You know, I really didn't get. I didn't feel it. I didn't feel the promo is what I'm trying to say. So I thought it was a pretty useless promo by Seth to just like, I don't know, fill time, or he had to be out there, whatever. It was a nothing burger to me. But then Penta had a great match with Bron Breakker. That was a really cool match. I thought that was great. You know, Penta and Bron Breakker tore it up. And then plus Penta spit all over Bron Breakker. I mean, does it get any better than that? Penta just spewing all over Bron Breakker. I mean, what a fucking bizarre like clip that was. And I have it for you guys right here. I made it into a short. It was so bizarre. Watch Penta just spit all over Bron Breakker in this clip. This is crazy. I mean, that might have just gone over Bron Breakker, but dude, that spit was coming at Bron Breakker, it looked like. I mean, it might have gone over his head, but I mean, that was really close. What the hell is Penta doing? That's crazy. Oh, there's the loogie comes out. Look at the loogie come out right there. Look, there it goes. I mean, is that not on the trajectory of Bron Breakker's head? This loogie? I mean, this is crazy. Boom. It's like right, it's over here. So like right, it's trajected like maybe that way. So it should have landed right around here, right where it's almost, I mean, okay, it might have gone over his head from that shot. It might have gone on his head, but man, it looked like Penta spit right on him. Right on him. And listen, I've spit before when I'm wrestling, but never at the other guy like that. I mean, I've spit, but not like that. Here's Botch Club, ladies and gentlemen, on. Ooh, uh-oh. All right, let's check this out. Let's check this out. Botch Club. I visit this often, it says. That's interesting. Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to follow them on Instagram. Botch Club. The one and only Botch Club on Instagram. I mean, bro, all the wrestlers in the wrestling world is following Botch Club for years now. The staple of comedy and funny clips of wrestling, the entire wrestling world. It's unbelievable. This is Botch Club. I am the Undertaker. Thank you, Botch Club, for that donation. We love Botch Club here. We like to lick Botch Club. We lick Botch Club up and down. We give a lot of love to Botch Club. It's a beautiful human being. We're going to be wrapping it up in just a few here, but I want to hear from you guys. Out of 10, what did you guys think of Monday Night Raw? Out of 10, what did you think? We hit about $113 here tonight. I thank you guys for that, which got us all the way till almost the 11 o'clock moment. And, of course, 500, we make it to 1 a.m. That's not going to happen, it looks like. But we did make it pretty deep here tonight on this show, so we gotta give it up for that. Not bad, man. Pretty long stream, pretty good shit. Great to hear from all you Sex Beast legends. Appreciate that. And also, Penta spit all over somebody, which I think is great. 6 out of 10 from Web Surfer Guy. Damn. Jade is winning the storyline with Naomi. Where is Naomi? Am I crazy? I mean, I know Naomi won the Money in the Bank, but I feel like Naomi has been kind of like on the back burner recently. That, or maybe sometimes what happens is like I might watch Raw or SmackDown, and I happen to walk out of the room to do something right as somebody appears, and so like I just missed their segment or something. I think that's what's happened. I don't think Naomi's gone anywhere. I think I've just missed Naomi because I've been busy doing something or other or something. That's my guess. Because I gotta believe she's on the shows. Like I can't believe I just don't think I saw her. I missed her, and that's all it is. Goldberg finally made it official and clarified for all of us tonight that match will be his last. His match against Gunther is his last match, his retirement match. So that's going to be it. So I'm glad we know that now finally. Yeah, I'm glad we have that clarification because we were all wondering about that, about if it was going to be that case or not, or if it was going to be that way or not, and now we know. Now we know what's up. So it's good to know that. But I thought Raw was pretty lackluster tonight. Cody and, Bron and Penta had a good match. Cody had a good match here with Jay a little bit. And the crowd was really into it, so that made it better. I thought Bayley had a, okay match with Becky, kind of. That was okay-ish. I thought I enjoyed watching Jade. Like, I was entertained by Jade's match, even though her match wasn't very great. Right? Like, that wasn't so good, but, I enjoyed it. Regardless. So, that's nice. So, let me see if you sent this here. I'm looking for it. Let's see if we can find it. I appreciate it though, man. Raw was yawn, says Dr. Thanos. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of bored by most of it for the most part. I would probably give tonight's show 5 out of 10. I think it was a little sleepy. A little sleepy. Sleepy Joe. The main event didn't really do that much for me, Joe. I do like the Breaker Penta match. Yeah, the best thing of the night was Breaker and Bron Breaker and Penta. However, for me, I mean, they went to a commercial break when they had that big table spot. We come back from commercial break and they're like, here's what happened when we were at commercial. And it was like, well, what the hell? Like, we missed this big crash and burn? Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, that pissed me off that we missed that spot, that moment. I don't understand that. Very strange. Naomi winning women's championship. Naomi is stuck with Nia Jax. I feel like they're stuck on something with Naomi. I mean, again, Jey Uso, though, man, I'll give it, he had a pretty good match with Cody. I mean, like I said, Jey Uso's been pretty trash in the ring. But recently, he's been picking it up, getting better and better. He's still not, amazing or anything, but, he's like he's picked it up in the ring, though. He's better than I thought he could be after what I've seen out of him before, There's no doubt about it. No Cena, no Punk. What the fuck are they doing? Yeah, I mean, again, remember what we said about SmackDown the other night? If you guys watched my SmackDown review or reaction or whatever, One of the things I loved about SmackDown, like SmackDown was better than this. SmackDown was really good because they had so much star power that stuff kept happening and there was all this star power. Tonight, really, you could tell the difference. Tonight felt lackluster. Like, Penta had a good match with Bron Breakker, but that was about it. Really, nothing else happened until Cody finally faced Jey Uso, and that stuff was okay. Pretty good, but you could tell this show did not even close have the star power that SmackDown had on Friday night. So, this show didn't have a chance. SmackDown was stacked with all that talent, and then tonight was just. I mean, they did okay with what they had, but it's certainly not fair compared to what SmackDown had. SmackDown had, like, everybody. Everybody was doing something on SmackDown. I mean, they were just missing, like, The Rock or something coming out on SmackDown. They had a lot of people, a lot of things going down. But, yeah, Raw didn't feel that grand tonight. Really big move. But yeah, SmackDown was decent Friday because it had so much punch. You know what I mean? Nixon Newell, Tegan Knox. I didn't know that was Tegan Knox's name. Launched an OnlyFans. I mean, who doesn't have an OnlyFans? Now, is she going to have this cotton candy hair on the OnlyFans? Wrestlers don't know how wrestlers used to have it so bad back in the 90s. Can you imagine back in 1996 you get released by the WWE? There's nothing you can do. Like, you can try to go to WCW, you try to go to ECW, that's it, you're done. But now, at least in the year 2025, it's like, if you get released from the WWE and you're a woman, it's like, oh shit, I can launch an OnlyFans. I mean, you can instantly make like $20,000 to $100,000 in 3 months by being fired by the WWE. I mean, that's crazy, right? Like, that's amazing. As long as you look something okay and you're a woman. The guys, I don't know what they do. They have to go wrestle on the independents for sure and sign some autographs or do a stream or something. They at least got to put, they got to grind that stuff out a little bit. I don't know how many males are being successful with their OnlyFans. I know they're out there, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. Well, I think that's about it, my friend. I'm not sure. I'm trying to see if there's any other news that I can, like wrestling news, that we could pop up here to throw at you guys and see what's up. But I don't know. Let me see if there's something. I thought there was something that stuck out at me. Cody Rhodes advances to the finals of the WWE King of the Ring. It's Orton versus Rhodes for set for Night of Champions. I think that, I don't know, man. Who's going to become the King of the Ring? Cody Rhodes advances. Orton versus Rhodes, Night of Champions, King of the Ring. I would think that it's going to be Cody because Cody lost the title, right, to Cena, and Cody's been walking around with nothing, right? So you've got to bring him back up again, and so probably they're going to give this title, and by title I don't mean belt, I mean the title of King of the Ring, probably to Cody. And they'll start calling him King Cody and all that sort of thing. So yeah, I'm going to say Cody Rhodes is probably going to win the King of the Ring.
And yeah, everybody's going to call him King Cody. That'd be kind of cool, I guess. Or, I don't know. So that's my opinion on that. Somebody asked about that. If you guys want to donate, Streamlabs is up there. Or you can Venmo or Cash App. But Streamlabs is pinned to the top of the chat if you guys want to donate. We're live on the Joe Cronin Show. You guys are the beasts that fund the show. Let me just look around real quickly and see. I don't think we're going to make it till 1 a.m. or later because we haven't even come close to reaching that. But we did hit the goal to watch all of Raw, so that's really cool. So thank you guys for that. Why is Penta always in the first match? I don't know. I think it's because, Andrew, that he's just, like, he puts on great first matches. He's got that pop in his matches. And that's actually a really important and good position to be in. And I think Penta would be, I love the idea of Penta opening a match at WrestleMania. He's already done it, but I mean, Penta opening a match at WrestleMania. Braun Breaker and Penta opening tonight was really good. So I don't know, I thought it was a good decision. He's exciting right off the bat. I think they put him in that position because it's important and he really does a good job in it. So I think that's a good thing for him, It shows you. Breaking news, Iran state TV issues ceasefire with Israel. There you go, all you idiots who said I was a liar or whatever the fuck. There you go. Unbelievable. Biggest work since the screw job. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. Crazy. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, Trump and Iran played us all. Trump and Iran played us all like a fiddle, guys. That was the biggest work since WrestleMania. Bro, they have Raquel cut a promo. I saw Raquel cutting the promo. I didn't even know she was a champion. She had the belt and she was talking, and I was like, who's this person? I forgot she even had the belt. That's what I was thinking. I was like, what the fuck is she has a belt? I forgot all about it. But I missed her promo because I had the volume turned down because I was trying to fix something at the time. So how was her promo? I mean, I guess not good based on what I'm hearing. Laser Break says The Rock should come back as a Hezbollah supporter. The Rock should have never left so we could have had this great Rock bad guy story that's what everybody wants. Everybody wants the Rock final boss mega crazy story. That's what people want. They just want that. So ba 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 ba. Cody Rhodes versus Jey Uso was nice, because like I said, Jey has not been so well. Jey has not been doing so well. Somebody was ordering on DoorDash earlier. They were ordering tampons because they obviously needed tampons. A female needs tampons. And they didn't have the tampons, so they said, if we don't have the tampons, we can provide a substitute.
And the substitute suggestion was whole white mushrooms. And the person wrote, fuck it. I don't even care anymore. Oh my God, that's funny. Oh my God. Don't substitute, approve. They should have approved it. They should have gotten the mushroom and stuck a mushroom. They should have gotten the mushrooms, stuck them in their pussy, and then sued somebody and said, I thought this was a valid substitution. That might be the funniest thing I've seen today. That is funny as hell. I don't even care anymore. That is too good. Unbelievable. Boo. All right, let's see. What does Night of Champions look like? Now that Raw's over. Raw was blah, but, it is whatever. Night of Champions card. Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. I got Sami Zayn winning that, although I really would have rather Karrion Kross wins and actually gets, pumped up. But wait a minute. Well, no, I think Sami's going to win. Sammy's going to win, and then he's going to drop a dirty bomb in the front row. Then we got Raquel versus Rhea Ripley in a street fight. I got Rhea Ripley. Is that for the belt, though? If that's for the belt, then I don't know. Well, I'm going to say Rhea Ripley wins anyway. Fuck it. Rhea Ripley wins that. And then Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. I got Cody Rhodes winning that. Then we got Fatu versus Sikoa. I think Jacob Fatu will retain that title. I got Asuka beating, Jade. I think Jade will beat Asuka. Jade's just got to win. She can't lose, but Asuka is returning, so she should win. But that's a tough one. But I'm going to say Jade wins. But I don't know, man. Maybe the WWE is like, we really got to have Asuka win. But I think they're trying to move on to new people. Asuka's a little bit older. I don't know. I'm going to go with Jade. I think they're going to allow Jade to continue to win. We'll see, though, but I'm going Jade. Then CM Punk versus John Cena for the title. I got John Cena obviously retaining, and that's a big deal. I don't think there'll be any cash-in or anything, but maybe there will be. Maybe Logan Paul. Maybe CM Punk. Maybe CM Punk will lose, and at the end, and then Logan Paul will attack John Cena and beat the shit out of John Cena because Logan Paul has a beef with Cena. And maybe Seth Rollins then cashes in on Cena. And that leads to Logan Paul versus John Cena's beef match at SummerSlam. And maybe then that would lead to a rematch, maybe potentially with John Cena versus maybe Seth Rollins in Boston. Maybe it's John Cena versus Seth Rollins in Boston. And then, Seth Rollins is the one who beats John Cena in his last match. Yeah. Or hell, maybe John Cena wins the belt back from Seth Rollins and in Boston and really does retire with the belt. But as a face, basically. Well, there you go, guys. I believe what I just said is going to be what happens. But could be wrong. Could always be wrong for sure.
Hey, man. Thank you guys for being here with me tonight, for hanging out. What up, Jennifer Muppet Baby? How you doing? Get those likes up. Jade and Cody, Cena and Solo. The big deal at SummerSlam will be AJ Lee returning, says Barry Allen BG. You could be right. You could rewrite. Let's play that again for all the people that didn't hear in the back of the crowd. That's right, Johnny. If you want to donate, click the donation button, the Streamlabs button above. Drop me a donation if you'd like to. That'd be sick. Sick as shit. Feel free to do it, my friend. I love you. Streamlabs, I will play your donation. But really quickly again, let's hear those predictions as Goldberg will be retiring on Saturday night's main event against Gunther. Jade will probably win, even though she's not at all even close to being as good in the ring. Yeah, I agree, Jennifer, my baby. I agree as well. I definitely agree. Let's hear it again. Now that Raw's over, Raw was blah, but, you know, it is whatever. Night of Champions card. Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. I got Sami Zayn winning that, although I really would have rather Karrion Kross wins and actually gets, pumped up. But wait a minute. Well, no, I think Sami's going to win. Sammy's going to win, and then he's going to drop a dirty bomb in the front row. Then we got Raquel versus Rhea Ripley in a street fight. I got Rhea Ripley. Is that for the belt, though? If that's for the belt, then I don't know. Well, I'm going to say Rhea Ripley wins anyway. Fuck it. Rhea Ripley wins that. And then Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. I got Cody Rhodes winning that. Then we got Fatu versus Sikoa. I think Jacob Fatu will retain that title. I got Asuka beating, Jade. I think Jade will beat Asuka. Jade's just got to win. She can't lose, but Asuka is returning, so she should win. But that's a tough one. But I'm going to say Jade wins. But I don't know, man. Maybe the WWE is like, we really got to have Asuka win. But I think they're trying to move on to new people. Asuka's a little bit older. I don't know. I'm going to go with Jade. I think they're going to allow Jade to continue to win. We'll see, though, but I'm going Jade. Then CM Punk versus John Cena for the title. I got John Cena obviously retaining, and that's a big deal. I don't think there'll be any cash-in or anything, but maybe there will be. Maybe Logan Paul. Maybe CM Punk. Maybe CM Punk will lose, and at the end, and then Logan Paul will attack John Cena and beat the shit out of John Cena because Logan Paul has a beef with Cena. And maybe Seth Rollins then cashes in on Cena. And that leads to Logan Paul versus John Cena's beef match at SummerSlam. And maybe then that would lead to a rematch, maybe potentially with John Cena versus maybe Seth Rollins in Boston. Maybe it's John Cena versus Seth Rollins in Boston. And then, Seth Rollins is the one who beats John Cena in his last match. Yeah. Or hell, maybe John Cena wins the belt back from Seth Rollins and in Boston and really does retire with the belt. But as a face, basically. Well, there you go, guys. I believe what I just said is going to be what happens. But could be wrong. Could always be wrong for sure. Hey, man. Thank you guys for being here with me tonight, for hanging out. What up, Jennifer Muppet Baby? How you doing? La, 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 la. Get those likes up. Jade and Cody, Cena and Solo. The big deal at SummerSlam will be AJ Lee returning, says Barry Allen BG. You could be right. You could be right. Let's play that again for all the people that didn't hear in the back of the crowd. That's right, Johnny. If you want to donate, click the donation button, the Streamlabs button above. Drop me a donation if you'd like to. That'd be sick. Sick as shit. Feel free to do it, my friend. I love you. Streamlabs, I will play your donation. But really quickly again, let's hear those predictions as Goldberg will be retiring on Saturday night's main event against Gunther. I don't think Raw ever had a chance at beating SmackDown tonight. I mean, like I said, this was SmackDown, right? This alone, the John Cena mocking of the pipe bomb. And, Cody Rhodes was there. CM Punk was there. John Cena was there. Randy Orton was there. Jey Uso, Sami Zayn. All those guys were on SmackDown. So there was just no way, that Raw was probably going to have a chance at being more entertaining or better than SmackDown tonight. It just never felt like, to me, that, obviously that they had a much of a chance with that. And they really didn't. So what happened tonight, of course. So obviously, they're not going to they were up against it. Let's put it that way. They were up against it. We knew they were because that SmackDown was loaded. Now SmackDown, their ratings went up for SmackDown too a little bit probably because of all those reasons, John Cena being there, everything else as well. We just knew that SmackDown was going to do well, but the ratings went slightly up for SmackDown also. They probably will come back a little bit more down again, but they did well. They did well there. Paul is probably a troll, so we'll just I think that's a troll person who talks one way in here to me and then talks another way other places. Nice try, brother. Go fist your mother. 52 minutes until ceasefire. Everybody on Twitter is being retarded. They're like, Trump lied. It's a big lie. Like, they're still bombing. Did you read his fucking message? It told you that they weren't done fighting for like 6-7 hours or something. Like, it's like people don't even read the fucking tweet and they're out there saying it's a lie or whatever. Like, what are you talking about? Plot twist, Gunther isn't Goldberg's final opponent. It's Shane McMahon. Imagine that. It's actually Shane McMahon. Guys, if you want to support my channel, support the show, thank you so much to anybody who does that, contributes to the show. It's much appreciated. Iran planned it all, so didn't Trump. They fooled everybody, man. They fooled the shit out of everybody. Donald Trump literally did the "it's me, Austin. It was me all along." Fucking unbelievable. Trump worked me. I believe, unless something else happens I don't know about. Right now, it's like the guy worked me. Guy worked everybody. So did Iran. They worked us all. Fucking crazy. So we'll see what happens. Goldberg, I think it would be cool if, Bret Hart jumped out from under the ring and hit Goldberg in the head with a fucking menorah. That would be funny. And Goldberg dropped, and then Gunther speared him, and Gunther then beat Goldberg, and that'd be a fitting end, to Goldberg. Or they just do the Montreal screw job on Goldberg. They tell Goldberg that he's going to win his retirement match because he's like, well, if I have a retirement match, I want to win it. And they're like, yeah, well, but normally, you lose it. So, like, we want you to lose to Gunther, And he's like, well, then I'm not doing it. And they're like, oh. So then they just go, yeah, you know what? Fine, you can win, okay? And then
Triple H does the Montreal screw job to Goldberg, and it's real. He really doesn't know he's going to lose, and he really thinks he's going to win, and he really agrees to everything. And then Triple H just screws him and rings the bell, and oh my God, it'd be so great. And Goldberg it would be sad for Goldberg. He'd be angry. He'd be pissed off. He'd be full of that, Jew rage that we've seen so much over the last couple of months out there. And it'd be great though. It'd be so fun to watch, and it would be wild. TKO ruined wrestling. Jesus. That'd be crazy. Anyway, boys and girls, hey, thank you to everybody who's been donating to the stream. Whether you guys sent me a Venmo or a Cash App or you use Streamlabs, which is not pinned to the top of the chat. Why was that never pinned to the top of the chat? We talked about it earlier. I didn't pin it. Dono link. I mean, this whole stream was about the donations keeping me on the air, and somehow you guys found it down in the description box, even though I didn't pin it to the top. There it is, pinned to the top now. If you guys want to get something in, this is your last chance to throw it down. If we hit $500, I will stay on till 1 a.m. I don't think that's going to happen right now as we're closing out the show. But, like I said, 11 p.m., $200. We didn't make $200, but I went till 11 anyway. So that's pretty sexy. And like I said, we would have hit, we go to 1 a.m. if we hit the 500, but I don't think we're hitting anything. But we did watch all of Raw, so that was really cool. I'd obviously have to go get that cup of coffee and guzzle it down and go crazy to wake up again and get weird. But for now, we're good. You're a truth seeker. I mean, who isn't really? You know what I mean? I seek the truth. We want to seek the truth wherever it is, right? Hit the like button, though. We're so close to 100 likes, man. So I do think Goldberg will lose his final match, but, you never know with this guy's ego and shit like that. So, it is what it is. Yeah, that's about it, I think. I don't think there's anything else. There was a drone camera transition into Seth Rollins' entrance. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I thought that was kind of cool. I said that earlier, that I thought this is one of the best shots. This is just such a great shot. I mentioned this on the review earlier, but here's a look at it.
And presented by
This is an unbelievably cool shot. Look at this shot. Look at that. Enters the arena. What a shot. Even though, they lose some quality from the drone, it's pretty good quality. It just looks great anyway. It doesn't matter. It looks great. And it's just, what a shot. And the drone doesn't hack anybody's heads off. Oh my God, bro. Looks great. And, yeah, you got to give him some credit for that. That was nice. Jade was looking like a MILF as hell tonight. Oh, my God, bro. I mean, it's not the worst WrestleMania song. Like, the last WrestleMania songs have been awful every year. The theme song for WrestleMania has been terrible. I don't think this is great, but it's better than, I guess, the last few, I want to say. I feel like that WrestleMania song is a little better than what we've been getting, but I don't know. I think they've all pretty much sucked, but, that one is, I guess, a little bit better than what we've been getting, I suppose. When is Seth going to get his new theme, SummerSlam? I didn't know he was going to get another theme. I had no idea he was going to get another theme. I hope not. I mean, maybe he will, though. I don't know. Maybe he's going to get another theme. I would, like I said, I think Seth Rollins may cash in on John Cena in Saudi Arabia, become the champion, because Logan Paul interferes.
I think it's very possible that Logan Paul could interfere, cost Cena the match, or just beat him up after, and then John Cena loses the belt via cash-in from Seth, and then Logan Paul versus John Cena at SummerSlam, non-title grudge match, which turns John Cena back to being face kind of again. And then John Cena has... Actually, John Cena would still... Yeah, no, then John Cena would have his last match in Boston in a rematch for the guy that cashed in on him, Seth Rollins, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that happens. Maybe it doesn't. I do think that Logan Paul and John Cena have a collision course coming eventually. We'll see if that holds true. But I do believe that will happen. As my life comes to a close, I thank you guys for being here all night with me. Thank you so much for that and for supporting with the donations. You guys can support more on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. That's patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show, where you get tons of bonus content, or you can use these screenshots to send me Venmo or Cash App. Just know when you send it to me, it goes directly to me, and it really does directly fund me, either for bills that I owe, for gas money, things for my kids, mostly for all my bills and stuff, though, and keep the show running. These direct donations do go right to me. You're making an impact, and I thank you for that. I'm like a fucking small African village, except I'm a white male with blue eyes and blonde hair with full-on privilege. Thank you for that. Or go to patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show, and you get a whole bunch of content if you do that, and you want to become a $5 patron or whatever. And, of course, you can use streamlabs.com/Joe Cronin Show to donate as well, the same way you donate on the live shows. Of course, we'll play those on later streams if you want. And I thank you to everybody who donated tonight, like Botch Club, Donald Trump, X dropped the biggest donation of the night, $32. Thank you so much to X. Leonard, Kitty Kisser, multiple donations, including a $15 one. Real Jackie Redmond, $20. DJ Glaze, Ankle Breaker, Dr. Norman Singtoop, D. Welsh, Bored and Irish. So many others, though. Haystacks, Monet, God, Phoenix. Earlier today, Captain Solo donated. Thank you all for funding the stream and the show and jerking me around. We love you. Yeah, I love that camera shot, Big G. Big G, thanks for being here, man. J-Rod, thanks for being here. Good to see you. Coffin Flame, that'd be great. I'd love to see a coffin match. It's been a while. The Ghost from the Coast is a big-time patron. Thank you to Ghost. Resale Express, what's up, man? Help me resell some things. I'll sell anything for you. Alfredo, what's up? Thank you to Jennifer Muppet Baby for coming in. Louis Urdaneta and everybody else all night for trying to support as best as you can. My sweet, beautiful Jade Cargill. Oh, my God. Break my body in bed with your sex. Oh, my God. Oh. I'm Joe Cronin. This is the Joe Cronin Show. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Thank you. Love you all. Good night. Hopefully everybody makes it through the day tomorrow. It's going to be 102 degrees here in Massachusetts tomorrow. If I die, I die. 102 degrees tomorrow. Get ready.